Hello, my name's Linda. I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm making a card today. It's going to be a thank you card, but you could put whatever sentiment you want on there. I'm using the Well Done Thanks a Ton, but that is actually the only stamp I'm using from this set. So if you've got a different sentiment that you want to use, that's fine. And I'm mainly using the Whale of a Time designer series paper. My card is going to be layers, lots of layers. So let's just start and I'll tell you what I'm doing as we're making it. So I have thick Whisper White, and this is going to be my card base. This is just an A4 sheet which I've cut in half along here, and that is 14.9 centimetres. I've cut that out, and that just cuts your A4 in half. I'm going to score it at 10.5 centimetres. And that is going to be our card base. Just burnish that, and that's going to be ready to go. So I'm using the Whale of a Time design series paper. I'm using this pattern, but you can use whichever patterns you like. And I've cut this at 10 by 14 centimetres. As I said, there's going to be quite a lot of layers in this card. I've cut another layer here. This is just Whisper White, and this is 9 by 12.4 centimetres. And then using the Just Jade paper, I'll cut another one. So I just want a tiny border, as you can see. Just got a tiny border. So I've actually used the rectangle stitch dies for that. If you don't have them, that is 12 by 8.6 centimetres. You can just cut that out. And then another layer of Whisper White. So many layers, I did tell you. 7.7 by 10.8 centimetres. And then I've used the Stitched So Sweetly dies, which I've just ordered myself, and I really like them. And I've cut out the designer series paper. So this is still the Whale of a Time designer series paper, and that is going to go right in the middle there. So this is a really quick card to make, and because it's just loads of either die cutting or just cutting, hardly any stamping involved. So this is all going to be layered up. And then the last piece of paper that I've used is this one with the whales on. There are actually, I think there's 2 or 3 with whales on. I've gone for this one, and I have punched it out. So I've already done that here. So I've punched out the one that I like. So when you're doing, if you're going to be using your punch on the paper, a little tip is to cut the whale out first, because if you just sort of go in and stamp it, you're going to be losing all of these around the top because of the other dies at the top there. You've got like the splashes and that. So it's better to cut this piece out, stick it on a post-it note so you can slide it in, and that way you get to use all of the whales on there. And I'm just actually going to cut out, going to punch out actually, just another one in Whisper White, and I'm going to stick the Whisper White one to the back of the DSP, and that just makes it a little bit firmer, a little bit easier to use. So I'm going to pop these up with dimensionals. So I'm going to start layering this card together. I'm going to put the Whisper White onto my designer series paper. So such a quick, easy card to make, this one. So just layer, layer, layer. Because I've just received the Stitched So Sweetly dies. I can't stop using them. I think they're so pretty. I'm going to stick this one onto the Whisper White. It's a very slim edge to it. I just wanted it to pop out a little bit more. And these are very simple to make if you're a beginner, if you're just starting out on your card making adventure. I'm going to pop this one up here. I'm actually going to stamp my message up here. It probably would have been a good idea to stamp my message before I started sticking it together. I'm using Just Jade as my ink colour. I'm going to stick this to my card base. And so we've even got a nice edge around there as well. dimensionals popped on the back there, and then I'm just going to position my I want him to be sort of half on, half off. I want his tail to be popping off like that. And there we go. That's such an easy, simple card to make. Only a tiny bit of stamping, lots of cutting. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.